this is the last job for my friend R. It's a little Weed Eater One 26-inch single blade mower. Really, they just took a self-propelled lawnmower and put a seat and steering wheel on it. There's not much to it. Just going to basically go through the checkpoints in the manual, check it over, give it an oil change. I wanted to tackle this little Weed Eater One mower last night, but I had to do some emergency furnace repairs, so I'm afraid it's going to be going while we're talking. It's just cold in here and it's got to run. If you look here, somebody has marked R where the neutral is, a neutral where the reverse is, and the linkage is just out of whack, where actually if you move it to the reverse position, it went so far behind reverse that it was essentially in a sort of neutral, and the neutral position was actually about here, and as soon as you put it in here, it would take off backwards. The adjustment is down here. I did what I could, but couldn't get it all, so I've actually bent the handle just a little bit to try and get it set up. There's no other adjustment because back here we have, very similar to the Hahn actually, we have a little rubber drive wheel, and on the bottom of the pulley here it's got a flat face, and that's what drives our axle. So when the wheel is over here, that's reverse, and when it's over here and progressively further and further to that side, that's driving faster and faster. This is just your little unlatch for the axle so you can move it, but little break there. So we are going to oil up these chains while we've got it open, and I'm just going to test it out, and hopefully we've got it now where that wheel will sit right in the middle when the clutch is released. So I mean, really, you shouldn't leave it in neutral with the drive engaged anyway, but we all know it could happen, and then it tends to crawl backwards, so hopefully we got that fixed up. It's hard to do that inner drive chain. I don't want to get it on the brakes. I'm going to put this in gear so I can oil up that chain. The manual says to inflate them to the pressure on the sidewall, which is 30 psi, but that's a max, and 30 seems high. Let's see what they're at. Well, they're essentially at 0, so anything's going to be better. Pretty happy with 20. Uh-oh. I hear leak. According to the manual, the front axles should be lubricated with a graphite lube and the spindles with a silicone lube. I don't think this is a battle I'm going to win. I think we may need to find us a tube. I really am not a fan of dealing with removal of these little tiny tires. It's just a pain. Whew. Our leak is right there. Anyone ever have any luck with those tire patch things? I don't. I'm gonna see what's the cheapest route, if we put some tire sealant in there, or might be cheaper just to get a new tube. Remember those tires we pulled off of that 1980 MTD, the hand truck dolly tires? See if it holds air. Aha! Won't be needing this. It's on. Holy. That was no fun. I trimmed out some of the extra rubber from around the flash from the molding. That helped a bit. Come on. All right, let's pull this off here. Oh. What are we at here? Come on. Beautiful. found out just today that a subscriber of mine actually passed away, and I'm sure it happens, but normally you might not know about it. And this was a fellow that I met through the live Sunday Night Live at Nobody Else's Auto, which, by the way, is a super fun group. So if you're hanging out Sunday night, go check out Chad. And there's lots of cool stuff, auctions and old car parts and memorabilia to look at. But this was kind of a member of one of the nobodies, as we call ourselves. Everybody's a somebody at nobody's. And unfortunately, he had an accident a few weeks ago. He'd gotten burned and was going in for his skin grafts this past week. And I don't know what happened, but he didn't make it through. I can only assume something went wrong. He was not very old, kind of around my age, so just makes you really think. And obviously, my condolences go out to his family and friends. I'm not going to say names, but you guys know who you are if this message does get to you. Really, really sorry. And I'm going to miss chatting with him a lot. He's a super nice guy. So what do you say? What do you say other than I'm really sorry? I think I'm going to go pour a drink in his honor.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way.